Mid-quest. What's a cool fact about the human body that a lot of people don't know? A woman was found without a cerebellum, the part of the brain that controls motor abilities of the body. She is alive, and has no real side effects from this condition that we know of. Edit. Okay, to clarify, her cerebellum was not removed, nor did I do it. She was born without one. And the medical professionals, again, not me, found out after she complained about a headache which led to an MRI. Some people are born with extra ribs called cervical ribs which grow from the C7 vertebrae in the neck. It's a weird and rare mutation that a lot of people don't even know they have, although it is also a cause of thoracic outlet syndrome, which is where pressure is applied to the nerves, veins and arteries running into the arms, can be really painful, and in some rare cases can cause gangrene in the arms. If left untreated it can kill you if you're really unlucky. Source: I have the non-cervical rib-induced variety. You have enough potassium in your body to create a very small bomb. Your liver can regenerate, and much faster than you think. I had a quarter of my liver removed, and a month later it was back. Edit. Fixed typo, think not like. You know the smell of rain, or disturbed soil? It's a compound produced by bacteria called geosmin, and the human nose is extremely sensitive to it. Can smell it at as low a concentration as 5 parts per trillion. Some people will cough if they put something in one ear. A very small percentage will cough if something is in either ear. It is called Donald's ear cough reflex. Natural redheads require increased doses of anesthesia, due to some connection with the mutated melanocortin-1 receptor. I'm a natural redhead myself, and developed a fear of dentists because I'd always feel what they were doing. Eventually I had an issue that couldn't be ignored, and had to find a new dentist. At my first visit he took one look at me, and said, "You're a real redhead." Yup, hygienist, get me 4x the Novocaine. I knew I'd found my man, and he's been treating me ever since. Also shed my fears, since dental work is much less unpleasant when you're actually number 4 they start. Source: in case you think I'm full of it. When we're in an unfamiliar environment we sleep with half our brain at a time, kinda like sharks, and that's why we wake up easier. Edit. Thank you for my first silver kind person. Geologist here. Can give birth after you've died. Occasionally we will come across a really confronting burial where the skeleton of an unborn child is halfway through its mother's pelvis. Generally what happens is the woman has died before giving birth, and after burial a buildup of gases from decomposition forces the baby out. We refer to this as coffin birth. www.scenesealit. Apparently some peoples in Asia have a bunch of DNA from Denisovians, another hominid people coexisted and interbred with. You mostly breathe out of one nostril at a time, and the dominant nostril switches every hour or so. Your heart rate increases about a minute before partaking in exercise. It is known as the anticipatory rise and happens involuntarily. Edit. My very first gold. Thank you. There is a muscle, called palmaris longus, in the forearm missing in about 10% of the population. Can easy test if you have it by putting your pinky and thumb together, while holding your palm facing up, and flex the hand upwards. If one tendon is standing out more than the others, that's palmaris longus. We are, by cell numbers, more bacteria than human. Scientific name for your thumb is pollex and your big toe is hallux. Not just yours, everybody's. Your hands and feet alone account for more than half of all the bones in your body, 106 or 206. Cutting the corpus callosum connects 2 brain hemispheres, can produce some freaky results, such as your hand doing shit that your conscious mind is aware of, writing a sentence or scratching in it without knowing, for instance. Eye immune privilege. Your immune system doesn't know your eyes exist. There's a chance that if you get an eye injury or an infection near your eyes, the immune system will think your eyes are a foreign body and you'll go blind. The war that's constantly happening inside of you. Everyone knows about your immune system, but the sheer complexity of it is amazing. Like, your body has neutrophils, which are like the generic white blood cell that constantly goes around your blood vessels seeking out foreign objects. But did you know there are cells called macrophages, which are like way better neutrophils in the fact that neutrophils mostly swallow bacteria to kill them. Macrophages do this too, except they can swallow close to 100. You have stuff like dendritic cells whose main goal is to be an early warning system. They swallow an invader, then carry a piece of it back to T cells to activate them. Once they're activated, T cells swarm that specific invader and kill anything that has that antigen. I didn't even name close to all of the cells that are doing constant battle inside of you 24 or 7 365 days a year. So next time you have the flu or an infection, think of the little guys inside you who gladly fight the good fight. Babies are born without kneecaps. They develop around 2 years. They have a cartilage-like thing that protects the knees. I've been told so many times that there's still something. The human body contains enough fat to make 7 bars of soap. Eyes color isn't strictly based on recessive or dominant. That's a major incorrect oversimplification. If you squeeze your left thumb, it suppresses your gag reflex just a little bit. Subscribe, please.